Hi, and welcome to the Me Reflected podcast, um, where I want to tell you about the magic I've discovered of Christmas. And it stemmed from this radical self love journey I embarked on 2 years ago. Wow. I mean, everything that has happened is so profound. I don't even know where to start. It's exciting. It's magical. I feel a zest for life again and an excitement for Christmas morning and, the night before Christmas when my grandson comes over here and walks into this rad grandma pad that I've puked Christmas all over in order to make it magical for him. And well, so let me just start by saying I am 46 years old and I believe in Santa again. Yes, you heard me. I believe in Santa. I believe in God, and I let Jesus take the wheel about 2 years ago for a little while, and I went on this radical self-love journey. I was begging for mercy. I call it my curtain call moment with God, whatever you want to call it. But I was standing in my 20th floor apartment, throwing things at the windows, screaming at God that I wanted to die and I didn't see any other way out. And then I just started listening and paying attention to my environment and the things around me and searching for clues on any words of wisdom he might be whispering to me. And as radical as that might sound, it led me down the most profound journey I could have possibly imagined. I healed my life, completely healed my life. My depression, crying on the bathroom floor, desperate for answers, gone. I don't have that anymore. If I'm crying these days, it is tears of gratitude and excitement for everything around me. It's phenomenal. And I just, wow. I spent over 25 years in a career focused on employee engagement and training employees to help engagement and production of them doing their job, right? And at some point, I also became a disengaged human. I just kept running into these barriers where I couldn't show my value or my worth, and it was maddening. And when I went on this journey, I was laid off again, and I turned the mirror inward and I started saying, who am I? What do I have to offer? What have I done? What am I proud of? What am I not proud of? How can I fix that? What pivots do I need to make? How do I polish my practices and my presence and have a plan and a purpose for my life again? And it was, oh, wow. I used tarot as a tool, a spiritual leadership tool. It was my counselor and my guide. allowed me to talk through the feelings that I was having and discover the reasons that I was having those feelings or those challenges. And I connected with everything that connected to me. So how was I nourishing my body? What was I putting in my body? How was it impacting me? What was I listening to? What was I watching? What was I doing? How could I do it differently? What did I want in my life? What did I not want in my life? Everything. And it was it was a hard journey. Don't get me wrong. It was so hard. And so worth it. Every stinking second of it was worth it. I had days where I was hiking through Spain, not knowing how I was going to put the next meal in my mouth. I had days when I didn't know if I had gone completely mad or if I was really experiencing this alternative space and time, this spirit that was working with me. And the more I just kept trekking along and following the path of where my heart seemed to be pulling me, the path got more clear and more clear and more clear. It's beautiful. 2 years ago, I was disengaged and begging God to die. This year, I am engaged in everything I do. I am present. I am intentional. I am joyous in rolling around in the magic of that experience that has presented itself to me, and I get a chance to try it and do it and explore it and play in it and build on it. And I am engaged. Employee engagement is human engagement and mastering our health to stay engaged as a human in this game of life that God has gifted us at birth. We have a predetermined blueprint, DNA gold, our unique diamond that's meant to unfold in our lifetime on this planet. That is our DNA lineage, that is our legacy that will live on long after we are gone in 1,000 years. So, I mean, that brings another point. If you don't want to look at it as God, as I did, I looked at it as when I get to death's door and I am talking to the creator of life, what am I going to have to say for how I lived it? And am I proud of it? Or do I have some regrets? And are there some things I want to change, right? So that's the way that I focused. But even if you want to say there is no God, there is no Santa Claus, whatever, even if that's what you want to go with, think about this. In 1,000 years, when you are dead and gone, all the privacy laws, all of the shaded closets you've got things in right now are long gone, and everything you did on your time on this planet will surface. It will come to play. Your Google searches, your pictures, your videos, your sound recordings of you walking through stores or in the streets or in the restaurants, or your recorded conversations talking to customer service agents, or your Uber rides, everything that is tied to you will be packaged and illuminated as you. You won't be able to pretend you didn't make that Uber ride, or you didn't have that spat with the customer service agent and just shove it out into the closets of your past, it will be fully illuminated for people to see the legacy that you left when you were in this lifetime at this space and time. So it's like, become intentional with who you want to be on this planet in your lifetime, and the accomplishments that you want to make and achieve. I have this book, and it's just a book of, it's called She, and it's just a book of powerful women. And in this book is this picture of a glass chessboard where these two ladies are dressed up looking lovely, and they're playing chess with these beautiful chess bottles, right? And it made me start thinking, well, life is a game that we are living and we are playing, and we get to have fun with what it looks like and how it unfolds and the moves that we make and how we get to the next spot. And it's just, it's like, take a hold of the reins of your life, of your leadership in this lifetime, and who you're going to be and the impacts that you're going to make, and polish it exactly the way that you want it to be. Be intentional. Unwrap yourself. Show your true value, the value you believe that you are inside, that you get frustrated when others don't see. If they don't see it, you haven't fully polished your vision, your purpose, your intention on this planet. Because when you do, people see you for it. And it's remarkable. It's magical. Then you see the gift that is in your life every single day. You're building a mosaic in your lifetime of all of your experiences. When you're on the other side, you've crossed over, and spirit to spirit, you're back to spirit, and you're looking at your mural of all the experiences and everything that you did. There will be no shading. It will be fully illuminated. Make it beautiful. You have the power to do that by your choice. And who do I want to be as a human living this life experience? You are one flavor of human that God planted in the gardens of earth, along with cows and chickens and plants and everything else that is here. We all play a role in this life. We're playing a live game, and we have the power to illuminate our legacy. When I was able to set down the depression, wow! I can't tell you the difference. I mean, depression is a disengagement. You're no longer engaged in something for some reason. There's time for a pivot. A pivot in something that isn't making you happy anymore. And when you determine what is it that's not making you happy anymore, it's easy to make that pivot. And, you know, anything that you do in life, you can look back and think, oh man, that was a tough time then, but it turned out really good. Right? So when you're struggling with something in the here and the now that might be challenging, just think about the pathway forward and where it's leading you to. Why is your spirit experiencing that? What is your spirit trying to tell you to get you to pivot, right? Everything you see and you witness and you experience in your life is something that your soul has put in front of you. to turn you in the direction that you need to, either in delight and glee or terror and fear. Either way, it is meant to pivot you towards what your soul is aching for, urging and hoping for and wishing and wanting. Grab the reins and start having some fun playing in the magic. It really is incredible when you master your love of self, your nourishment of self, the things you say to yourself, the things that you eat, the things that you listen to, the things that you watch, the things that you do, how you do them. It all matters. It all matters. Just look at it like it matters. Okay, well, I have potato soup boiling in the other room. I'm making myself a lovely little concoction of baked potato soup, one of my favorite things, as I finish prepping this magical apartment for my grandson to come and visit. And this year I am super excited because I also have, not only do I have my grandson coming over for Christmas, but I have a new step grandson coming over for Christmas. I have potential daughter-in-laws coming over for Christmas, and it is going to be so fun. One of the things that I've always wanted in my house is for everyone to always feel welcome and valued and special for exactly who they are, no matter where they came from. And so I look forward to opening my arms to all these new people in my life that God blessed me with. And He's making my family bigger. And He's shown me that that is the reason my other house had to crumble, was because I had to make room for all of this new stuff that was coming in. And it is exciting. And I cannot take the smile off my face. I just can't. So I have really exciting things coming with the leadership development game that I have talked about, that I was creating. It is a spiritual leadership game where it teaches people how to master their health and self-love, which masters their engagement in life, both at home and in the workplace. We want our employees to be engaged in doing the job that we hired them to do, right? We need to give them the tools to be that, to illuminate themselves, to know their value, to be able to give you their total worth. And that starts with self-love and self-care. And damn it, when you're able to polish your vision, your purpose, and your plan, there is no stopping you and your value that you will provide in service to others. I want to help as many humans as I possibly can heal their mind, body, and spirit. I don't want anyone ever, ever, ever to suffer the depths of depression and sadness that I was once experiencing. It was painful and traumatic, and mental health is something near and dear to my heart. And now I have the answer. I have the cure to healing your mind, body, and spirit. I'm not crying all the time now, sad, wondering why nothing worked out. I'm giggling in delight at everything that keeps just magically crumbling into place for me, in front of me. It is profound. I'll just leave it at that. It's profound. And I cannot wait to unleash this spiritual leadership kitchen that starts, yes, in the kitchen, with how you're nourishing the vessel that you have to walk through this life. And when you master that, you start to master the service that you give to others and the value that you are to other people. And it is not a showstopper, a show starter, because perfection. I feel the magic all around me, everywhere, every day now, and I cannot wait to help others feel it too. I hope you have the most Merry Christmas. Look around, love everything that's in your life right now, even the things that are crumbling, because know that they are crumbling for you. It is your spirit guide in your life setting about the experiences that you need to have to get you to what your heart is yearning for. When you lay on your bed at night on these pillows and you're processing how you're going to overcome some challenge, whatever it might be, financial or love, or it doesn't matter, whatever that is, your soul is magnetizing experiences that you have to overcome and pivot around in order to get to where you're meant to be. Have fun on that freaking journey. Enjoy this life. It's so beautiful. It's so magical. It really, truly is. So, peace, love, and happiness always. Heather here. I believe in Santa. I believe in God. And I will shout that from the rooftops because it is what healed my body, my mind, my spirit, and engaged me in this game of life again. So, yeah, that's where I'm at, what I'm doing, and I'm unwrapping myself to others to show them what's possible and how you can get there. Take care.